is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. In today's video, it's another edition of #Friday Sews. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. As always, thank you so much to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for starting #Friday Sews and giving us all the ability to talk on Fridays about what we've been sewing, what we are hoping to sew, and then a little bit about life. Thank you, Jen, for your generosity. And thank you so much to each one of my subscribers and friends who are tuning in today. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of it with me. I so appreciate that. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Tell me what you've been working on in your sewing room. I absolutely love hearing about your projects, so please do share those with me down below in the comments. It is a gorgeous day in southern Indiana. I have my windows open. You can kind of see my drapes there a little bit. Float in the breeze, so you might hear some Tweety birds and a little bit of wind, but it's too gorgeous to keep my windows closed today, so hopefully you can put up with that for a little bit. I have had a really great week. It's just been a great week. I started with my weekend out by shopping. My buying ban lifted on Friday, so I was able to do a little shopping, a little bit of fabric and pattern shopping. I'm going to share a little bit of that with you today. I'm going to share what I hope to sew up in this month of April. And then I'll wait till the end of my buying month to do kind of like a giant roundup haul of everything that I have got within my buying month. But yeah, so I was shopping this weekend and then I've had some really good sewing time. You can kind of peek behind me a little my accomplishments, and we're going to talk about those just in a second. So let's just jump right into those things that I have been sewing. That behind me there is the Ellie and Mac elevated blazer. I have made one of these before and I needed another one to take with me on a work travel trip that is coming up in the first week of May. So I'm going to be away for the week, business meetings, and I wanted to look you know, nice and professional and polished. So let me grab that blazer and we'll look at it. This is my elevated blazer, again by Ellie and Mac. A wonderful pattern, super fun. It goes together really quickly. There's several steps, don't get me wrong, because this is a blazer after all. This is a knit blazer and it has fisheye darts in the back. They're kind of hard to see. You can barely see them right in there. This fabric's pretty busy, so it's hard to see the dart, but there are two. There's one on this side and then the other one, yeah, is right there. It's hard to see. So that there are some steps that you have to take with this pattern, but they're easy. The instructions are really great, and it really turns out to be a really beautiful blazer. So this is a Liverpool knit that I purchased from fabric.com back in the day when that was a thing. I've been hoarding it, I've been holding on to it, and I knew that this project would be a really great one for this. So I had 3 yards of that Liverpool knit, and I've used 2, so I still have a yard left. I left the pockets off the front. I just didn't feel like I needed them. As I did before with the first one, I used a 3/4 length sleeve. I chopped the sleeve pattern off at the lengthen and shorten line and just used that for my 3/4 length sleeve. And I think it turned out really well. It has the curved hem. You can kind of see there. And it has a facing. And they tell you, you know, how to top stitch it and how to get it to lay straight. I did use, so the whole blazer is a size 2XL, which is what I usually wear in all Ellie and Mac patterns. But the sleeves, as I always do with Ellie and Mac, I sized up to 3XL. And this one, because you put these sleeves in the round, not flat, as most Ellie and Mac patterns are, it takes a little finagling to get those sleeves in there. So technically, I should probably, if I do this blazer again, which I might, it's a really great pattern, I should probably do a legit full bicep adjustment on the 2XL pattern piece instead of using the 3. But it turned out okay. The notches just don't line up, and you can kind of work around that. So that is my elevated blazer. I don't have a picture of me in it yet. Hopefully I will get some when I'm on travel in my outfit. And then my next make over the weekend was a t-shirt for the hubby. I wanted to make him the Ellie and Mac straight fit basic tee, and I did do that this weekend. So this is a size 5XL, and then I have graded on the side seams to the 6, just to give him a little bit more room in the belly area. And I have added my own pocket to the front. He likes a t-shirt with a pocket, so I found a free pocket pattern just on the web. I just googled pocket patterns, shirt pocket patterns, and one came up. I can't remember where I found it from. If I can remember where I found that, I will link it down below so that you guys can have access to it. It's just a little small for a man's pocket, I think. Josh put his phone in there and he likes it fine, but I think I would like it just a little bit bigger. But I wanted to show you this pocket because, do you see the stitching up here in the corners? I took one of his ready-to-wear Carhartt shirts and I copied how they stitched on their pocket so that it would look really close to ready-to-wear, and I am so proud of this. I even interfaced the top right here where you fold it down and you hem it. I even put some interfacing in there to make it kind of sturdy. So I am really proud of this. It fits him really good, and when I held it up to him, he was actually like, that looks legit. I was like, thank you, honey. I do know what I'm doing. Shocker. So he was really excited with it. He loves it. He loves this fabric. This is a scenario where I wish I would have bought more of this in a different colorway. So I need to go back to Joann's and see if they have any of this, because this is his ideal t-shirt kind of fabric. So maybe I will go do that in the future. The only thing that I would really like to start doing with his t-shirts, and Addie's doesn't really bother me, but I would like to start covering up this right here on the back. I know you're not gonna see it, he's gonna be wearing it, nobody's gonna be able to tell, but when it's hanging on a hanger like this, I don't know, for the professional kind of ready to wear look, I would like to start covering that up. So if you have any tips on how to do that or tutorials, let me know down below. I would love to start trying my hand at covering up that seam. The other thing I've been working on this week is a start to Josh's button-up shirt. I have been planning to make him a shirt, and I've actually switched patterns, you guys. I've changed my mind. I went a different route. I went with this pattern. I had this one in my stash. This is, let me get it here, McCall's 2447. It is an older pattern from 1999, I believe. It has so many variations in this pattern. You get all this. Everything that you see, you get, down to the ties. Talk about a lot of patterns. I decided to go with this pattern, View B there, because it was just checking off every requirement that I had for Josh's shirt. It has a back yoke, it has a really neat button down on the front, and the sizing is the most inclusive of any of the patterns that I have found. It goes up to a chest line of 63. So I thought, you know, just to give him some more wiggle room and enough comfort, I am going to use this McCall's pattern. So I am making the largest size, which is an extra large 3XL. This pattern envelope has sizes extra large through 3XL. So there's another pattern envelope that has the small through large out there. These are not on the Something Delightful website anymore. I think I happened across this just in my Joann's as I was rummaging through their old patterns that are still in the drawer. So if you have a need or a want for this pattern, you can always check Amazon or Etsy or eBay, but also look in your pattern drawer at Joann's. When a McCall's sale comes around, it's really kind of worth it to like rummage in there and see what's left over, the old things that perhaps they haven't got rid of yet. And I've actually bought some new fabric for Josh's shirt. So the weekend of shopping just kind of switched my plans a little bit. So I picked up an actual shirting fabric that feels exactly like most of his button-down shirts in his closet already. This is a really pretty just plaid. It's part of their Platitudes line. And it really does have a very beautiful feel. It feels very luxurious. This was not cheap fabric. Unfortunately, I thought it was on sale, but when I went to the counter and it got rung up and then was looking at my receipt later, it was not. So this was $16.99 a yard, and I purchased 3.5 yards for Josh's shirt, so it was quite pricey. So hopefully this pattern turns out and this becomes a really great shirt for Josh, because I'm not exactly dealing with the cheapest fabric here. That is what I've been working on this week. We've just been having a lot of fun in the sewing room. My husband is away this week on travel. Addie and I have been been little buddies here this week, and we've been in and out of the sewing room. She'll play as I sew, so of an evening when I come in the sewing room, she will come up here on the table with me and play with my pattern weights, or she'll have a little coloring book. I actually have a little coloring station for her right over there, so she can have her crayons and her coloring book. So she really plays really well in the sewing room with me. So that's what we've been kind of doing this week. I've been getting some things accomplished while Josh is away. And we had a really fun video on Tuesday. So if you have not checked out the video that went up Tuesday, it was a question and answer vlog. I was answering you guys' questions, and then we announced the giveaway to my 1K giveaway, and that winner was Vanna. Congratulations, Vanna. She has contacted me, and we have already gotten her prize to her. She chose Minerva as her where she would like her gift card from, and I know she's gonna have a great time using that and getting some beautiful fabric. So congratulations again, Vanna. Okay, so let's look at what's coming up this month, what's left for me to make here for my Selfless Sew April makes. That's kind of driving my April plans. I'm just going to show you that fabric that I have got for these projects, and then we'll share the other goodies later. So the first thing that I picked up in Joann's this weekend was some performance knit fabric. This is kind of like athletic knit. I have a pattern in mind. I've already purchased it actually. It's the Ellie and Mac Be Active short. Josh specifically asked for some gym shorts. He actually loves wearing those around the house, and that's like his comfort clothes. So I thought I would pick up some performance knit fabric. This blue one was actually in the clearance section, so I got this one for $6 a yard. Just performance knit, very stretchy, kind of shiny. I hope he doesn't mind that it's shiny, but we're gonna use this one for the gym shorts. And then I picked up this green one to coordinate with the blue as like the accent pieces that's in that pattern. So this is like a very neon green color. It is the same kind of fabric. It's a performance knit. It's actually called a nylon spandex, I believe. This one was on sale for 30% off. It wasn't in the clearance section, but it was a little bit on sale. So I got this one for $10 a yard, and I just got a yard of that one. And then this next fabric that I'm going to show you, actually this is the last piece that I'm going to show you. This is for myself. This is what I hope to sew up some on this weekend. This is a Bangaling suiting from Joann's. I was looking for just kind of a somewhat stretchy but yet structured fabric for the bottoms to that outfit with my blazer. I needed a navy skirt, but yet I wanted it to be knit because I want to use the Sybil skirt from Love Notion. So this is what I found. It does have quite a bit of stretch. You can kind of see it stretching there. It's a Bangaling suiting. It feels really luxurious and nice. It feels heavy. It feels structured. It's gonna be fun to sew with. I already know, because it's gonna behave itself, and I'm excited to get that sewn up. Last weekend this was on sale for 30% off. I ended up getting this for about $8 a yard, which is really good for Bangaling suiting, I believe. And it's really, like I said, really nice fabric. So I'm excited to sew that one up. So that is what's going to be happening in my sewing room, hopefully this weekend. Hopefully I'll get some time to sew, work on Josh's shirt and his gym shorts, and then my skirt for the blazer outfit. Speaking of shopping, the pattern sales that are happening this weekend in Joann's are Simplicity. I believe they are going to be $1.99 Friday through Sunday, April 21st through 23rd. So I'm hoping to sneak in there because I haven't got in on a Simplicity pattern sale in a while. So hopefully I will get a few new patterns there. I have got some new patterns last weekend, but I'm saving all that, like I said, for one haul video toward the end of my buying month. The other sale that I noticed was an Ellie and Mac 30% off all patterns sale. So go check out Ellie and Mac. If you had a pattern that you're kind of waiting on to buy from Ellie and Mac, now's a really good time to do it. I just bought that Be Active shorts pattern and I got in on that 30% off sale, which was good because now Ellie and Mac patterns are like $8.95. So the 30% off helped to lower that cost even more. Just a quick reminder of the challenges that are happening right now. The two that are on my radar are definitely the hashtag selfless so April 23. I have my video coming out on Sunday. Some of it you'll probably have already seen if you've watched my videos before, but it's kind of a recap of everything that I am doing for the month of April for others, so it'll be a fun video. And then the other challenge that's come across my radar is from Nadia. Nadia has her own YouTube channel. It's called Stitch and Style by Nadia. She's a very sweet person and she has started a new challenge this month. It's called Oh So Me 23 and it is to raise awareness for bowel cancer. Thank you so much, Nadia, for hosting this neat challenge. It's very easy to enter. I will kind of post her little picture that I took off of Instagram. All you have to do is take a pattern and adjust it to your personal style to enter this challenge. So a really neat challenge started by Nadia, and I'm super excited to be able to contribute to that challenge, support her and her husband. Okay, that's gonna do it for me for this hashtag Friday Sews. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Give this video a thumbs up and please, please, please comment down below. I love chatting with you. Your comments absolutely brighten my day. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.